We're going over 5 ways to recover after a soccer match that you need to try. Many of these methods you may have not heard of, but they're going to really aid you and help you recover much more quickly. What's up guys, Dave here from Simplysoccer, where we're helping you to improve your game and stand out on the pitch. And on this channel, we release weekly soccer tip training and technique videos, all designed to help you do just that. So if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and that bell icon so you don't miss anything that we do. Now today I wanted to go over some different ways that you can aid your recovery or speed up the recovery process. Now there are obviously some things you should already be doing to recover, and I will actually mention those at the end, but I want to go over a few methods that can actually speed up recovery and that you should consider if you find that you're tired all the time, or that your muscles are sore all the time, or that you're just not recovering as quickly as you want. Okay, so the first one is one you've probably already heard of, but it's getting a massage. Now I've been getting massages now for a while, and these are absolutely fantastic. You feel amazing after them. It increases circulation, blood circulation in your body. It helps recovery time. It helps muscle soreness. It does a lot to help your recovery time. By getting regular massages, you help yourself get back on the pitch and on the training ground much more quickly and with a lot more energy and a lot less soreness. So if you're not someone who's ever had a massage, a sports massage, or it's something that you've been thinking about doing, definitely try it out. I've done it myself and I would highly recommend massages. Okay, second method is another one you may have heard of, but it's taking cold showers or ice baths. Now, you won't always have the time, I suppose, to set up an ice bath, but alternatively, you can take cold showers. And basically cold therapy, what it does, it helps you to recover faster. It takes away soreness, and it takes away or basically reduces swelling and the lactic acid buildup in your muscles, which is something that you want to reduce as quickly as possible. If you've ever felt your legs really heavy after a match or after a high intensity interval training or cardio, that's because of buildup of lactic acid. Cold showering and ice baths help reduce this much more quickly. So if you're not taking cold showers or you're not taking ice baths every now and then, consider putting them into your recovery routine, as they will help you to recover faster. Another bath you can take is actually an Epsom salt bath. And what Epsom salt is essentially magnesium that gets absorbed by the skin. And what it will help you with is muscle cramps. It'll help to relieve pain, and it will also help to relieve inflammation. All you really do is run a hot bath. You put a few scoops of Epsom salt in there. You can also add other stuff. There are different ways to do this. Definitely Google Epsom salt baths or things you can do with Epsom salt baths. But this is another great way to recover. I find them incredibly relaxing. I like to put in some coconut oil as well with the Epsom salts, but again, you can get creative with this. But again, it's great for relieving the soreness and pain. It's great for getting rid of inflammation, and it's great for muscle cramps as well. So Epsom salt baths, if you've never heard of them, definitely look them up. Get yourself some Epsom salts. I don't believe it's that expensive to do so. And every now and then, if you're really feeling the pain, you're really feeling that you need to get rid of some of the soreness and the inflammation, take an Epsom salt bath. Okay, so this next one I've actually not tried, but I'm planning on trying this one. All the ones I've already gone over, I actually have done, and it's cryotherapy. Now, some of you may have heard of this, and this is more of an expensive option. So for those of you who can't afford this, stick to the things I've already spoken about, because they're going to be more than good enough to aid you in faster recovery. But cryotherapy is something used by top level athletes to have cell rejuvenation, to help the process of muscle repair, and basically all the other benefits we went over as well. If you want to look up and Google cryotherapy chambers, it'll give you an idea of what it looks like. But this is, again, something that top athletes have used. LeBron James uses cryotherapy to help him recover faster and aid in his recovery process. There was actually a story of Jamie Vardy during Leicester's title running season or title winning season that he was using cryotherapy to recover faster from an injury. So if it's something that you can afford to do, I'm planning on doing it every now and then in order to aid with recovery. It's something I'm going to start doing. But if this is something that interests you and you really want to have fast recovery, you really want to aid recovery, take a look at cryotherapy. There are cryotherapy centers, I believe, in different cities. So see if there's one near you and give it a shot. All right, guys, and this last one again is just, I want to go over regular recovery, which is basically rest, sleep, stretching, and proper diet. Now, all of the things I've gone over before this one are all like additional things that you can do. They aren't absolutely necessary, but they're definitely going to aid and speed up the recovery process, which in my eyes is a really, really good thing. But when it really comes down to it, if you are not getting enough rest, if you're not sleeping enough, for example, that's going to hurt your recovery. If your diet's really bad, your nutrition is very bad, you're not eating the right foods, you're not on a good eating plan, your recovery is going to be slower. It's just you're not giving your body what it needs in order to recover properly. Your body is self-healing. It can recover if you give it what it needs. But if you're not, it's not going to be doing that. And proper sleep is thrown in there as well. If you're not stretching after your workouts, especially your cardio workouts where your body is warm, that's the proper time to be doing static stretching. If you're not doing that, you're missing out on opportunities for faster recovery as well and increased flexibility. So all of this ties in as well. If you can't afford the cryotherapy or getting massages on a regular basis, you can be doing this stuff, which is resting, which is, making sure you're getting enough sleep, which is proper nutrition, which is making sure you're stretching. All of those things are mainly within your control. So if you can't do the rest of these things, I would recommend that you're at least doing the basic things you need to be doing in order to recover properly. All right, guys, so those are just some things that you can do in order to recover. That last one I went over is the bare minimum that I really believe you should be doing because that's really within your control. Things like cold showers and cold baths as well, or ice baths, are also, for the most part, for most of you, are going to be within your control. So I recommend that you start at least taking cold showers in order to help your recovery. I take them every day and I found, numerous benefits from them, not just from a recovery standpoint, but from other standpoints. And you can do your research on cold showers and cold therapy as well if you want to know more information about that. And for all of these things I went over, make sure you're also doing your own research before going into them. You don't have to take my word for it. If you're thinking about cryotherapy, look up cryotherapy and see, what's going on with that, how that's going to help you, what the research behind that is. Same with ice baths, same with Epsom salt baths, Take a look and make sure you're doing your own research when it comes to recovery. But seriously, recovery is really half the battle when you're trying to become a good footballer. Because if you're always sore, if you're always getting injured, and I'm someone who used to get injured a lot because I did not take the proper recovery time or didn't use the proper recovery methods that I should have been using. I wasn't doing that and I was getting injured, little injuries all the time. So do your research on this stuff, and I really believe recovery is so important, so don't overlook this area. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. In the comments down below, let me know, what recovery methods do you use that you found very helpful, either the ones that I've already mentioned or ones that I haven't mentioned and you want other people to know about because they've worked for you. Let us all know down in the comments. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. This was a bit of a different video. I wanted to just touch upon a topic that I'm starting to get really into, doing a lot of more research on this area. So I wanted to share some of the information I've come across with you and some of the information I've known from before. So thank you once again for tuning in. Please like this video if you liked it, share it if you think someone else needs some help with their recovery or learning about recovery. And as always, I will have 2 videos up on the screen to help you learn even more. If you like this information, please consider subscribing to Simplysoccer. We release stuff every week, sometimes even every day. So if you want more stuff, we'll have more stuff. So please consider subscribing. And once again, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.